It's Music Magpie. You must be getting sick of this by now. Well, clearly you're not, because you're watching the video. But whatever. Anyway, this cost me... Actually, this cost me $2.79. However, it would have cost me $2.82 if I'd have bought it off Music Magpie's eBay site thing. So yeah, I saved 3p by buying it from Music Magpie directly. Hooray! Anyway, it's Tayo Limino Cruise TY.0. Yeah. And I wasn't aware this actually got a proper UK release date, but yeah. Also, I can clearly see where the date is written to the disc on this one very easily. Can you see it? There you go, you can clearly see the data that's written to the disc now. Let's move all that out of the way. Yep, put it in the Blu-ray drive to rip. As ever. And as ever, I will have to quickly pause it to avoid YouTube from killing me. Though they have tried before. It's thinking. Come on. You know you want to. Something. So something to think about that. Okay, well, I'll see to that in a second, since nothing seems to... Oh, that's why. That's why. I had DVD decryptor open. Yeah, DVD decryptor automatically overrides it from loading on anything else. That's why. Makes sense. Immediately recognises the album, and we can start ripping anyway. On the back, track listing. Yes, and the best track on here is the first track, which is Hangover. Yay. How many tracks on here? 11. Okay. So yeah, this is a pretty good album. I have listened to it countless times on Spotify. But yeah, it was always a little bit of a difficult one to get here in the UK compared to his other albums like Rockstar. But anyway, as I normally do, let's have a look at the booklet. Okay. Okay. Actually, that kind of looks like he's trying to do a Michael Jackson pose for Thriller. That's not the... I thought these were the track listings, though it can't be all the track listings, because Hangover has many more lyrics than that. I think they're just abridged versions of the lyrics, though he seems to have the chorusing a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. Not a whole lot to that booklet, to be honest. But yeah, the MP3s for this are $12.99. $12.99. And this, yeah, I was right. This album did come out in 2011. I mean, seriously, what the fuck were you thinking? Oh, error. A load of errors reading the disc, ripping the disc. Why? Why did you have a problem ripping this disc? That's interesting. Yeah, it didn't rip it. You did not rip the disc. Why won't it let me rip it? That is odd. Why won't you let me rip the disc? Got some protection or something on it? I don't know, I'll have to sort this out. I'll have to figure it out. That's weird, it's just not wanting to rip it. For various reasons. Ah, fucking great this, isn't it? Okay, this one I didn't actually film the unboxing because basically I wanted to listen to it in the car on the way to a steakhouse. But anyway, this is the same Killers album that I got recently on vinyl. What's the name of it? Wonderful, Wonderful. However, this is incorrectly named the Standard Edition. However, I believe this is the Special Edition because it has 3 bonus tracks. This was only $2.99 on HMV. Yeah. And I've only listened to 4 tracks of it and it's a bit Yeah, currently there isn't a track on it where I go, yes, that's worth buying the album for. Anyway, let's have a look at the booklet. The artwork is different on this one than the Standard Edition or the vinyl is. But, you know, other than the 3 bonus tracks, everything is pretty much exactly the same. At least, that's what I'm aware of. So, yeah. Not really an awful lot to say about this one, to be honest. At all. Yeah. It's just kind of there. And I've already, I have ripped it, although I haven't transferred it to my phone yet. So, I still haven't had a chance to listen to the full album. But there's the disc. Hooray for that. For $2.99, can't really complain at that price, but yeah, that is that. Knick-knack paddywhack, give your dog plenty bones. Well, it's come to those days now. We're getting into proper winter, which means despite, you know, having the blinds open and having natural light come in here, I still have to put on all of my lights that I would normally use to record these of a night time. I have to turn them on just so you can see things clearly. But anyway, the things I do for you. But anyway, so yeah, this is Sly 3. Haven't you already got this? So a lot of people are going to be saying yes. And haven't you already got this on the PlayStation 2? Some other people will be saying yes. Then the remainder are going to be saying, well, why the fuck have you got this? Well, one reason mainly is because, and from my point of view, looking at this through the viewfinder, it says 5 on station play. But whatever. But yeah, this is actually the French version. And if you look at the text on the back, it's all in French. It is still a PAL release, so if I really wanted to, I could play this on one of my PS2s, and I believe it will probably have the English audio on there, because one of the options is to have French audio on the UK one, so yeah. But why did I get this? Well, if you look at it, it's sealed, yeah. And PS2 games sealed is starting to become, you know, a bit more of a rarity these days. Well, rarity-ish, depending on what game it is. But yeah, this was only a tenner, including free delivery, so I thought, why not, to get a sealed copy of it? Why not just have a sealed copy in the collection? I mean, obviously the temptation is open it and it's a nice new experience, but I'm not going to be doing that. This is just going to be staying sealed. This person, I think, had 2 or 3 of them. I don't know, and they were all just obviously the French version, so they must have just come across some. So yeah. But all of the text on that is obviously in French. Apart from the words PlayStation, which is unanimous across the board. So, yeah. It's nice to have this in the collection, in my collection. To own every single fucking version of every Sly game. Please do a 5th one, Sony. Come on. Come on, do a 5th one. Because if you're going to have a bloody cliffhanger ending to Sly 4, do at least a 5th one to resolve it. I mean, if you do a 5th one and resolve the story and everything, then fine. I won't ask for any more Sly games after that, but come on. I think Sly 3 is probably my favourite game out of them as well, so, yeah. Yay! So, that's that. Knick-knack, paddywhack. And make sure you give your dogs plenty bones. Okay. Hopefully everything is good and hunky-dory. There is a packet here. And despite how sunny it looks outside... Oh, I just got a spot of what this was. Also, if you just heard someone sneeze, that was my dog. So this thing has come all the way from America. That's a bit weird. It's another copy of Sly 3. Excuse me. Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves with a bloody number on it. Yeah, there's a piece of paper in there. I've no idea what it's about, but yeah, I bought the American NTSC version, even though I will not be able to play it. But just actually, this is a good sign, because I've got my sealed PAL copy right here. Let's see if I can get a bit more light in. There we go. Ooh. Come on, there we go. So you can see the artwork in comparison. Now this artwork, this bit here, is actually from Sly 2. Yeah, from the end of chapter 5, I think. No, actually, I can't remember. But it is the end of one of the chapters. And this is the American version. So, just taking a look at this, I don't know which one I prefer, to be honest. And I just realised Carmelita is actually on this one as well. Just there in the window, teeny tiny. And I do like the comic book stylings of this one, but I think I do prefer the American version. But when it comes to the back, I actually prefer the back of the PAL release with its comic book like aesthetic, whereas this one is just information and then a bunch of screenshots. Yeah. Also looks like a black box as well. But something I do... Oh! I just opened this. He's gave me 2 manuals. And one is thicker than the other. This must be for Canada. Because one of these is clearly in French, if you look at the bottom. At least I'm assuming that's French. And there's something else in here. But yeah, the manual for the NTSC releases would feature the Thievius Raccoonus for all 3 of the original 3 games for the PS2. And each time, the Thievius Raccoonus would look more and more beaten up in each one. Whereas the PAL releases didn't have that. They just would go for artwork, for different artwork. To be honest, I do prefer this, though I do like, you know, having both versions, which is why I bought both. Ah, I see. So that's where the 3D glasses are being removed. That's what the cardboard was for. Unfortunately, not removed properly there, unfortunately. So I was wondering why there was a big thick piece of cardboard in. So yeah, because this game was, I don't know if it was entirely in 3D or just like 3D sections. I don't know, but it is the old-fashioned red and blue 3D. I do actually have a pair of the 3D glasses, which is in my UK box, so yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at the disc. Also, this cost me a £5 plus about a £5 postage, which isn't bad. Unfortunately, that plastic tab is snapped. Yeah, this looks fine, although I'm never going to use this disc. To be honest, my preferred way to play it is the PS3 remastered version. I don't know whether I'll get another box for this, because I was feeling this box and it felt pretty weighty, but it's got 2 manuals in, that's why. Because it's a black PS2 box, which aren't as common as obviously the blue ones, so yeah. But anyway, glad to have this version in my collection, because obviously, you know, I have to have every bloody version if it has different artwork and that, and I do quite like this one, so yeah, for a tenner, even though I won't be able to play this one unless I get a NTSC PS2, I still do like it, and it does make me thankful that these days, since the PS3 days, games are being region free for the PlayStation, so yeah, happy about that. Got a box here. Despite its size being not that big, it's surprisingly heavy. So I'm just wondering what's inside this. Oh! Okay, that makes sense. It's a load of cassettes. Most of which I already have. But I'll go through them one by one. You know what? Let's switch to manual focus. There we go. So here we have the real McCoy, which is a one I already have, and I've already digitised, which is already on this channel. So yeah, that's the one I already have. And again, another one I already have, and this one's a bit cracked. Here, the extra ones, I'm thinking about just selling them. Again, the Ultimate Interview, David Banks and Colin Baker. Again, got that one digitised. The archive tapes, the Cybermen, Ultimate Cybermen. Again, I've got this one, I believe, as well as this one, the early Cybermen. The boxes and that, I will be switching the box for one of these for this one. Now this one, I technically have a version of it, but not this one. This is Genesis of the Daleks, however, you might be thinking you have this on cassettes. I do, and that is on a double cassette with slip back. This, however, is the original 1970s release, where they literally took the vinyl artwork and just put it on here. So yeah, this is the 1970s version. As we can see here. Let's actually have a look at this. This does have, yeah, Dolby noise reduction. I can't remember if the 1990s version has it, I don't know. I do know on the cassette, though, they cut off the Daleks at the end when the Dalek is given a speech that they are entombed but they live on. That's actually cut off slightly, anyway. The quality of tape in this is probably cheaper than the 1990s one. Yeah, we have a nice booklet. Actually, you know what? I might do these in manual focus from now on because it's seeming to work a lot better than the camera doing it. Notice though, just like the record of this, the original 70s one, this is in mono. Now, I don't know whether the 1990s version is in stereo or not. Don't know. Here's another cassette that has several releases. Duxu and the Pescatons? I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, again, I have the prototype version of this, but not an actual release. And oh boy, this is not in very good condition. So I probably will end up swapping this with one of these other ones. Yeah, that cassette is not in great condition. The box. The cassette itself should be fine. It's one of these ones that completely wraps around, and if you fold it out, there's the original vinyl artwork with credits. I have listened to my vinyl copy of this, which was a 2017 or 2018 reproduction of it, and it's okay. It's okay at best, not brilliant. Drop that. Oh no! Oh god! We've got some rot, people. We've got quite a bit of rot. Yeah, I'm glad I've got several versions of this actually, but whoa, that is... we've got some rot there. So this is probably being stored in a cold and damp place, probably like a garage or a shed. How bad is the mould on it, or is it just around the outside? If it's just around the outside, I might be able to clean it off, although it's not a screw cassette either, so it'll be a bit difficult to pop it open. To be honest, I might not. I probably won't bother because I do have a version of this on cassette, and I've got the vinyl record, which will sound better anyway. Here's another one that I do already have. The Cyber Nomads. Again, I've got that. But here's the other one, the main one I wanted out of it. Origins of the Cybermen on cassette. And this one is a little bit damaged, the box. So what I'm going to do... Where's the Cyber Nomads? Here we go. Slight chip on that one. Let's have a look. Early Cybermen seems to be in the best condition box, so just switch the boxes on that one. There we go. So that's all nice, well and good. I will digitise this at some point. Now I know it has been made available on CD, In fact, I have the CD, but it's a sealed one, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I've had reports saying that the CD is apparently abridged a bit. I don't know. But again, the cassette itself, and is this on chrome? Yes, it is. It's on chrome tape with Dolby noise reduction, so it'll sound particularly good. And if I open up this booklet, wow, it's a long bloody booklet. Oh, this is great. Enter the cyber code competition. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be any good now, considering this thing came out in 1989. Okay, I think. I'm just judging by the copyright dates on it. There you go. I'll put that down, and we'll actually put this one back in there. If I don't, I probably will be selling these if not already. If anyone is actually interested in them and I haven't sold them by the time this video comes out, then please let me know. This will probably be... Yes, okay. So I'll just follow it over. This is my invoice for it. And again, the rest of these I do already own. Doctor Who and the Paradise of Death. This one actually might be in better condition than the one I own. At least the case looks to be. But again, I already own that. The reason I bought all these because someone on eBay is selling this for £10 plus postage on its own for that, so I thought, well, I might as well get these, cause at least then it's like, here we go. So here's the 1990s version versus the 70s version now. No, it's not the 1990s, it's 1988, okay. So it does have the Dolby noise reduction, like the original. It hasn't been rewound either, this one. It doesn't say whether it's mono or stereo. I mean, Jess is the Daleks is a mono story anyway, but still. And here is a slip pack, which you can only get on cassette in this box set, I guess. And the CD of it is, again, increasingly rare. Another copy of Evil of the Daleks. I think this is my third copy of them because I've gotten all my copies in job lots. Another copy of Macro Terror. And this one I will keep just because it's one of the harder to find one of these cassettes, and they tend to be more expensive. Tomb of the Cybermen. And this one might be in better condition than the one I have. I will digitise all of these at some point. In fact, I might have done that by the time this video goes out. Can this one go back in properly? It'll only go back in that way. I don't know why. But yeah, quite a good value actually. It's job lot. I'll put them back in here though. I'll need to find a new case for this one. I might have a look in a charity shop, see if I can find it for cheap. Because the problem is I do have... I can actually show you this. I do have set cases. The problem is, during the 1990s and the 2000s, they made the cases a bit slimmer. So here's a TKD cassette from the 1990s, at least the case anyway. But I don't think it'll fit. I'm talking about the actual sleeve part there. The cassette's never got any smaller, but yeah, as you can see, the sleeve won't kind of fits. The only problem is since it's a little booklet thing, I don't think the cassette itself will fit. Maybe. Actually, yeah, that just about fits. Not really, it goes right to the edge there. It actually goes past the edge. So yeah, it doesn't really fit, and it's a very tight fit. And that's a 1990s one. The 2000 ones, I even think, I mean, here's a modern cassette box. Let's try this one. I doubt it'll fit in this one. This is a... Nah, that one won't... The J card... Well, this one's more of a U card. Won't even slide into that one. So that one, no good. So yeah, a bit unfortunate with that one. I could swap it for one of the black cases, but yeah, I like to keep it as close to the original one as possible, so I'll have to find a clear version. But oh well. Anyway, that's that, knit-nat paddywhack. Make sure you give all your dogs plenty of bones. Go in. Go in, there's a little latchet there. You want to go in the little latchet, don't you? Yeah. Again, these, I am working on doing better versions of these, and digitising this, because I do have a nicer cassette deck now than I initially did when I started digitising these. Yeah, well, that's that. Knick-knack paddywhack. Okay. There's this thing. Then there's this thing. This thing helps. Okay, so this is a single Philips blank compact cassette. Type 1. You'll see these quite a bit on eBay. I paid £1.27 for this with free delivery. On retrospective, I should have bought a pack of 2 because they were £1.99 with free delivery, but whatever. So yeah, the Pharaoh 46. And I don't know if this is an hour-long tape or whether it is actually just 46 minutes. But let's open it and have a look. This is going to be new old stock. I don't know what year though. Okay, let's open it from the side. Damn, this shrink wrap is tough. There we go. Actually, let's have a look at the quality of this tape. So yeah, this is definitely not a 90 minutes. We just compare. So here's a TKD 90 minutes, and here is the Philips, which might actually just be 46 minutes. So I think. Wait, hang on. Okay, so here's an hour-long tape. Let's just see. You know, it might be 46 minutes actually. Yeah, actually might be 46 minutes. Which is a really weird length of time. But you know, this will sound better. A lot of it is screwed. Yeah, I basically just got this to try it out more than anything else, to be honest. Because to see what it was like and what the case it's like as well. I won't be buying any more of these Philips ones after looking at it. I'll stick to Maxell for my cassettes, because I think these are the best value for the money, but also generally you're getting pretty good sound quality, although you get good sound quality out of this as well, I imagine, for the money. But yeah, if you just want to try a cassette out for $1.27, or I recommend you just go for the 2 for £2. This isn't bad value for money, to be honest, especially for a brand new cassette NX. But this is new old stock. I imagine, looking at this, it's probably early 2000s, something like that, early to mid 2000s probably, just from looking at it. So yeah, that's that. You can hear a noise. My Blu-ray drive is currently ripping a CD, or at least trying to rip one. Anyway, here's a package, and I can tell you this thing comes from Japan. And then packet's a bit wet off the rain. Now what could this be? Well, I know what it is, but you are about to find out and be underwhelmed. Some of you thinking you've got to be bloody joking. Well, evidently I'm not. Yeah, so just as a little refresher for people. So this is Sly 1, the Japanese version. Here's Sly 3, the US NTSC version, and here's a sealed version of the PAL French version of Sly 3. Yeah, why do I need so many versions? Well, I bought this one purely just because it had different artwork. The manual for this one is a little bit more beaten up, though it is included, which is nice. And as far as I'm aware, only information inside is exactly the same. So manual might be a little bit beaten up, but it's still fine. The disc is immaculate, actually. So yeah, this one really can't play this one, even if I wanted to, because, well, it's NTSC J, which means that it'll only ever work in Japan, on a Japanese PS2. Which won't be, to be honest, it'd be easier to get. To be honest, getting a PS2 from Japan or from America wouldn't be that difficult, actually, if you get a slim model that has the external power brick, because that is the only one that is a multi-voltage one. But this cost me £7.71 with free postage from Japan. Which, to be honest, I think that's a pretty good deal for us, to be honest, especially with the free delivery on top. So yeah, another version, just to add to the ever-growing collection of them, I guess. Yeah. Okay, it's been a bit wet today, actually. Anyway, I've got something here that I got off Facebook for 25 quid. I was able to barter this guy down to, and it's this. Let's see if I can get it all in shot. There we go. It is a Technics twin tape deck. Let's actually get a look at this. So yeah, basically I got this 25 quid to replace the Sony one I've got, my granny's. This one is most likely 1980s. It does have a, it does look like it's on the 1980s. It fogged up there. Does it have a date on it? Let's have a look. But the model number for this is the RSD 55 0. RSD 55 0. I don't think so, but from the looks of it, I'm guessing sort of mid-80s-ish by the looks of it. I'm sure I'll be able to find out online. Anyway, just gonna test it out, make sure it works, because the guy I bought this off said, you know, if there's any problems with it, if it doesn't work in whatever way, then send it back. So first of all, I'm gonna test out the playback for this, just to make sure, you know, that it does actually play. So put this in deck 2. Okay, so immediately powering it on, lights come on, and it is working. Okay, at least it's turning the tape round now. What I'm going to do is in here a headphone adapter. I seem to be like juggling everything around. Have I got a speaker anywhere? No. So what I'll do is I'll plug this into the headphone out, and I'll just plug it into the mic jack of my laptop, and we'll just get it to play the audio. Actually, you know what? Sound. Let's give it a sec. Okay, so that's it, just playing through my crappy laptop speakers. But yeah, that does confirm that will be working. That's working with audio. Although I will be using the RCA on the back. Now, in terms of recording, I don't have anything for an input. So what I'm simply going to do is going to see what it does when I record one cassette to the other and how it sounds. So we'll use this. It does have the nice slow eject. We'll just see if the other deck is working. Yes, it is. It also has an input level control as well, which is pretty useful. And a tape counter, but anyway. So hopefully now it should be recording from one side to the other, and it all does seem to be running pretty well. So it's recording to this cassette here. We'll stop that. Again, rewind seems to work great. And also it has Dolby noise reduction, which will be Dolby B, as well as dubbing as well. So it is a simple device, but anyway, I'm going to just quickly test out that one and make sure it's working. So yeah, just tested that out, and its recording ability is perfectly fine. So that is all good. I did run it through with a bit of a head cleaner. In fact, I'll do that again. So what I'll do is just run it through with a bit of a tape cleaner just to make sure that the heads and that are clean. For some reason it doesn't like playing it sideways. Let's try this one. I don't know why it is, it's just something. Okay, there was some issue with this before, but it seems to have resolved itself. Yeah, so everything seems to be working hunky-dory, at least for now anyway. Well, we got a package from Amazon. Amazon being one of the few places when you deliver something directly from them, you can be an absolute stalker and actually stalk the delivery van when it's going to be delivering your package via GPS. Yeah. Anyway, this was an Amazon Black Friday deal, even though it's not Black Friday yet, but at the time of recording it's actually the 25th, which is the Monday. But anyway, this is what I bought, and some of you are probably going, eh? And some of us are going, really? And others are just going to be like, uh-huh. But anyway, this is Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the 1990s American sitcom series, which I had only literally a couple of weeks ago started watching. Yeah, and the reason is because I'd heard of it before when Cadicarus did his review on the PS1 game. Then I also watched Stu Bag's full short review on the horror reboot that was on Netflix. And then I watched a few clips of it on YouTube, and I decided to start watching full episodes. And I saw this on Amazon, folks, Black Friday sale stuff. It's normally, I think, £30 or £35, but I got it for £12 with free delivery. So I thought, why not? Why not? Because it includes all 7 seasons or series. I think it's American, so I'll call it seasons. Yeah, on I think it's 24 discs. I have heard of some people's ones being damaged in the post, although those were, I noticed, reviews from Americans who purchased this, and yeah, you're no offense saying Americans who are watching this, but your postal service in comparison to ours, yeah, our packages don't tend to get as damaged, not nearly as many as yours do. Anyway, let's get the cellophane off. It is a bit weighty. So anyway, we've got nice, yeah, we've got Sabrina and Salem on the front. Salem looks a bit weird. Yeah. And I'm assuming that's Sabrina from the later seasons, because he looks considerably older. But anyway. Yay. All that stuff. I'm actually, to be honest, I thought it would just be like a digipack, but no, it's not. It is not like a digipack. And this is a weird way of doing things. Okay, can we just say that? This is a really weird way. How am I going to get the discs out? So on the bottom it actually tells you the running time for each season. And interestingly, it says seasons on the bottom for run time, but it says series on the front of the box. Yeah. Okay, so seasons 1 to 3 and 4 to final season. I don't know why they don't just call it season 7. Okay, this is interesting. A little bit disappointing that all the discs are exactly the same, pretty basic. Actually, the final seasons, season 7 discs are slightly different if you look at them. Yeah. But other than that, are all exactly the same. I will be ripping this. Now, obviously, preference would be Blu-ray, but I don't think it was. To be honest, I think I don't think it was possible anyway. I think if there is a Blu-ray out there in America, I believe it is just an upscale. Possibly, I don't know. But yeah, since this is an NTSC PAL conversion as well. Now, whether it's just a flat-out conversion of the episode, so it's been specifically made for PAL, I don't know. But yeah, I do like that. You know, it is an actual box set and it's not just a massive digipack. So yeah, basically, currently I was watching online season 3. So that'll be this one. Yeah, I was about 6 episodes into season 3, so I will be ripping that one first. There's no booklet either. No, there's no booklet. So there's no way to tell what episode's on which unless it's written on the discs itself. And oh, it is written on the discs. Okay, that's helpful. So yeah, I'll be ripping this and watching all of them. So yay. Also, this came at 8 o'clock at night. Yay. Okay, this box is bloody huge. I can't even get it all on camera. I've busted out the tripod for this one. Basically because I just couldn't fit it all on camera. I don't know why Amazon put it in a box this big, but hey. Well, you'll find out what it is right now. This is again an Amazon Black Friday sale, even though it isn't actually Black Friday yet. It's actually Wednesday the 27th of November. I can't... Okay, the reason why it looks like I'm really shit at cutting things at the minute, you would not believe how far I'm having to stretch over the tripod and over the camera to actually open this up. Yeah, look at that. Actually, look all that space there. That's wasted. Oh. So some of you may be wondering, what could this be? As I bought some Black Friday deal. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the best way is to open this. Does this slide out or what? If I show you what I'm doing, it'll be better. Okay. I don't think I'll need the knife anymore. Oh my god, it's the right way round. Yes, there it is. I finally got Gorillaz the Now Now. So yeah, this was released a year ago, and this is the box set version. Now, initially it retailed, I think, for £70 or £80. I got this for £26 on Amazon. So yeah, it has been hovering around the £35 mark for a while, but when I saw it on this Black Friday finally put down to 26 quid, I thought, yeah, now is the time, because I was debating whether to get this version or the picture disc version, because this one is blue vinyl, whereas the picture disc is a picture disc, but this one, being a box set, also comes with a booking, I think some badges or something, and I think it comes with a download code if I remember rightly. But yeah, it also has a holographic front on it. Right, there we go. So you can see 2D distorted, or how he regularly looks. On the back, this is how the back of... I'll put it down actually, this is how the back of the regular vinyl of it looks, with the track listings. What's the best track on here? I do really like Trans on there. It might be the best track on there, but I don't know. I think Hollywood is also really good. I'd say this is better than Humans, although I wouldn't say it's as good as their best albums, which are Gorillaz, Demon Days and Plastic Beach. But anyway, let's crack open the cellophane. A lot of places are actually still selling this for about £70, which, yeah, is a price I would not be willing to pay for this, to be honest. Okay, so that Now sticker has come off with the cellophane. You can see here, a better look at the lenticular image on there. Yeah, quite nice. Now, I'm just going to open this just off camera, just in case the download code is at the top, if there is one. Come on. There we go. Okay, it's not at the top. Actually, this way will be better to show you the stuff that's in here. So some of the stuff I like are these art cards or posters. They're ginormous. Let's put them there. So we can see Ace, Noodle 2D, and oh, Russ, what's the matter? They are just single-sided. Got 2D again. They're looking really nice. And a nice one of Ace's arse, with some scissors in his pocket. Okay. And 2D looking very much like his Phase 1 and 2 sort of era look. I think there's another. Yes, there is. God, these things are sliding around like hell. These are at the top of the box, by the way. Here's the next one. Okay, that's the thing. Literally everything is just sliding around with these. I think this is the... yeah, okay. Okay, I found the download code. So it does come through. I'm hoping that's cool. It's fine. Here's the actual record itself, which just looks like the standard black vinyl version of the album. However, take it out. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. That's nice. If we actually take this one out, and it's not plastic lined, we can see there it is blue vinyl, and it's quite a nice blue, in fact. Yeah, so we've got 2D on that side, and we've got Noodle on the other. Also, it has a little window on this side, but not on that one. Presumably to, you know, keep the artwork nice. Anyway, I'll slide that back in. There we go. Okay. So what's this thing? Is this a sticker, or is this just a little piece of paper? I'll let you have a look at this. So this is an extract replica of 2D's journal, and this is the book I was talking about. Here it is. This is actually quite nice, actually. I do quite like that journal. I'm just having a look, see if there's anything else in there. We'll put the box down, shall we? Don't everything fall! No! Okay. Let's have a look at these. These are little pin badges. I mean, if you like them, I guess they're nice. I don't think there's anything else in there, no. So yeah, that's a nice thing to have, and I do quite like this box set. Actually, it is pretty good. And if this video will go out after Black Friday, so it won't be on Amazon's Black Friday sale, though whether they still have it on sale by then, I don't know. It might go up in price or not. I don't know how much longer they're actually going to be selling this, to be honest, because this box set has obviously been around for over a year now, so it does make you wonder, you know, how actually limited are these things. But it is nice to have nonetheless. And you know what, looking at it, I actually am glad I did decide to go with this version. This version actually was about the same price as the picture disc, actually, so yeah, with this at least you're getting a few bits more, because with the regular black vinyl version and the picture disc version, you don't get this, which is a download code for the album. So happy to have that, and hopefully it's still within the allocated period of time that I can redeem it. It should be. It should be. I think Amazon also gives you an auto rip on this, though Amazon's it's 256 kilobytes. Hopefully with the download code it'll be 320 at least, I'm hoping. Maybe. Anyway, that's it for this one. Yay. So yeah, it looks like I cannot download it. If I'd looked at the card, actually, look at the card, it says at the bottom this offer expires on the 15th of June. which isn't much fucking good for now, is it? And I tried going on the Wayback Machine, and unfortunately it does absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, it'll load and then it'll get to this blank page. So I did decide to download the 320 kilobits from a certain website I will not name. But yeah, and I don't normally do that. Normally I'd probably buy the CD, but the fact is that the download code then, it has an expiry date on it. Yet this was bought, you know, brand new off Amazon, from Amazon. Yeah, not very happy with that, to be honest. But hey, I've downloaded it now, I've got it on my phone and that, so yeah, that was a bit bloody irritating. But you know, ugh. Alright, we've got a package here, and as you can tell, I'm all dressed up because as soon as I've opened this, I'll be going out to go visit my granny. So let's get this box open. So something else I need to cut while I'm opening it. Hey, it is what I thought it would be. Okay. So these are the brand new, at least to the UK app. Anyhow, the Five Nights at Freddy's Glow in the Dark re-release of the Pizzeria Simulator figures, with the exception there's no Scrap Baby. But yeah, these ones apparently glow in the dark. So they've changed the packaging, and actually I do prefer the packaging with the black background. I think it just looks a bit nicer, a bit more, you know, like a horror game. But you can see there they've got the sticker glow in the dark, and with all the figures on the back. I pre-ordered these from Zavvi. So here we've got Rockstar Foxy, whose eye on my one looks a bit dodgy, which is a little bit unfortunate. But on Zavvi's tracking information, these have actually been sent directly from America. And here finally we have El Chip, who looks much darker. Now the rest are still on their way. They haven't been dispatched yet, which is a bit weird. So I'm still waiting on Pig Patch and Oliver Elephant. But yeah, this is the wave of them. You might be thinking, why buy the glow-in-the-dark variants, you know, especially considering they're just a re-release for them being, you know, glow-in-the-dark. Now this time it looks a bit bad, because you can see they're actually slightly translucent, all of them. They haven't just put a glow-in-the-dark paint on top. So I'm hoping these will glow better in the dark. At least that's what I'm hoping. Let me see if they do glow in the dark. You know what? Shall we find out right now, people? So what I'm going to do is turn off my lights. So there's the big overhead one. There's the lamp. And I'm just going to turn the light on for this bit and grab a torch. I'm looking at it, and I've knocked the camera over and probably knocked a load of stuff over. But if you can see a glow, that glow is actually from my laptop. So I'm just going to shine a torch on it. Okay, I'm going to put them in the complete black. Where is it? I don't know if you can see that or not, but his hook slightly glows. And Rockstar Freddy's microphone also slightly glows as well. It seems to work on the bits that are white plastic, but the rest of it, again, Bunko not very good at lighting things up. Okay. Well, we all know how this works, and I've got to do this fairly quickly, so this box does not appear to have a pull tab. Oh well, where's my knife? So this was on a Zavvi Black Friday deal. It's not the most interesting things, but it is a 4-port USB charger. Now, you might be thinking, wait, for those who know, didn't you get one from Blackpool? Not Blackpool, Liverpool, while you were looking in the B&M there? Yes, I did, but that one was for my tablet. And charging a PS4 controller and everything. This one is for down here because for Christmas I'm going to be getting a few things that will be charging via USB-C, and I'd rather them just rather not use a multiple amount of adapters. So the good thing about this one is that it does have, you can see here, oh, it has a soft touch sort of finish on it. Okay. So it comes pre-installed with the European plug. I think it has all sorts of plug. Yeah, it does. So it has UK, Australian, and American plug adapters. The only one I'm going to be really interested in is the UK one. Now, having a look at this, I don't think it's capable of Qualcomm's official quick charging. However, it does have an output of 4.8 amps at 5 volts, so it will charge. It will still charge it quickly. So basically, I'll be replacing this with the Samsung charger, which I've been using since 2014, 2015. It's a quick charge I've been using that actually came with my Note 4 that I've been using all this time, so I'll be replacing it with that so that I can have basically multiple USB devices all charging from this one charger. And if I ever want to, I can swap it with one of these. I'll probably keep these in a box somewhere. But that is handy, especially if, you know, I ever go to another country and I need... Well, these probably won't. To be honest, the last time I went abroad was Portugal back in 2016. And to be honest, I can't stand the heat. But, yeah. It is nice to have these adapters included in the price, so yeah. Yeah, not much to say on that, just pretty happy with that, to be honest. And I'm glad it has a fairly small footprint, but it does feel, you know, nice, high quality and pretty solid. It's a Swiss mobility charger, this one, so for anyone who wants one, there it is. Yeah. And obviously this will charge basically any USB device, essentially, so That's all nice, well and good. We've got a package here. I'm not sure what it is, but I think I know what it is. Well, I'm still not 100% sure. Oh, okay. This is a braided 2-meter USB-C cable. So you can see here we've got USB-A on one side. This is micro. I ordered Type-C. I definitely ordered Type-C. Let's have a look. Oh. I did order the micro. Well, shit. Normally this would be a big problem, however, I do have an easy way of sorting this problem out. Because luckily I have abundance of... I thought it was cheap for a USB-C cable, as normally they're more expensive. Oh well. There we go, now it's USB-C. Okay. That's pretty firm. Alright then, fair. Alright then, I made a mistake on my part with that one. Yeah, along with this plug, are they all... So basically, I can plug that in there, along with some other USB devices, and have the quick charging. In fact, give it a second, I'll go plug this in and just test it out. So I'm just going to show you quickly with my old phone, and I can't do this one-handed. Should I put it back over there really? If I plug the cable in, so there we go, you can see there. Great charging, and with a USB-C adapter like this, I'll be able to use it with all my USB-C devices and micro ones as well, so yeah. Apologies for the noises you can hear in the background, but I'm currently ripping some DVDs and using handbrake at the same time, so I've put my laptop fan boosters on to make sure my laptop stays nice and cool. Anyway, package from Amazon. Oh wait, look! Amazon do know! You know, that plastic lined pull tabs exist. And this is from Amazon directly as well, so yeah, they do know that they exist. Oh, it's not in the slipcase. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I was hoping this would be in the slipcase. Unfortunately, it's not, because I did see this in HMV, and I could have bought it from there, which had the slipcase on Black Friday for $7.99. However, it was $6.99 on Amazon and on Zoom.com. I decided to buy it on Amazon, I guess because I was buying something else at the same time, so I thought might as well. But yeah, this is the Hotel Transylvania trilogy so far anyway. If they make, I'm hoping they make a fourth film, but yeah, all 3 films in one Blu-ray set. And you might be saying this would be more of a Halloween thing, but frankly I don't care. It was on Black Friday sale, so I thought why not, and which is why I bought them. Also, I swear on the thing it's a digital copy as well, but no such thing on this. Though to be honest, it doesn't matter because I won't use it anyway, and I'll be ripping this as well. Interestingly, the discs, are in reverse order. Yeah. Third film first, then the second, then the first. Just blobby on the second film cover. And that is the same cover art I believe they used for the Hotel Transylvania 3 game. Let's slide this up to this, eh? Make sure it's all good. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted this to have this in the collection. I believe this does include the... Was there 1 or 2 short films? I know there was one named Puppy, which took place in... which was, I think, in between the second and third film, if I remember rightly. Yeah, interestingly, the covers they've used on the back, we take a look at them, it's really hard to see. Come on. No, okay, we're going into manual focus. There we go. I don't know if you can see just there, they've actually got the UV logo just there. Yeah. I don't know why, because they're no longer a thing, Ultraviolet's digital films on here, but yeah. Also the good thing about this is region free as well, which is good, because it means that's region free. Although seeing that most Blu-rays, even if they say they're region locked, a lot of the time they're not. In a few cases they are, but a lot of the time they're not, and the reason is just because most companies these days, most studios, actually can't be asked to do any region coding for their Blu-rays. Because generally, where they're mastering them, they'll be mastering the 4K version and the regular Blu-ray at the same time, generally, for new releases anyway. So a lot of the time they just can't be asked, quite frankly, in some cases. At least that's what I've heard, or they forget to, but normally it's the we can't be asked route. But anyway, yeah, £6.99, £7 for 3 films and on Blu-ray. Can't argue with that. And yeah, I think this was the last thing I got on a Black Friday deal, so yay for that.